Hello everybody, how are you? And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Just trying to get some content out there for you folks, some things for you to watch. I've been enjoying watching so many other people's channels and it keeps me busy, keeps me going, keeps me happy. And that's what it's all about. We have to find the things we love and enjoy to keep us going during times like these. And we will get through these times. I feel and really truly believe that it'll be sooner rather than later. But until that day comes, until we get to that light at the end of the tunnel, which is coming, we got to keep staying involved in the music. We have to keep doing what we love and in things we enjoy. So today's video is about Paul Revere and the Raiders, one of my favorite 60s groups of all time. I've been kind of a fan of theirs for many, many years now. And I just started collecting some of their vinyl. Before I do that though, let me just tell you, I have had many of their CDs, like this double set, The Essential Paul Revere and the Raiders, which I highly recommend. I did a video on them not too long ago. You may have seen it. Maybe I'll put a link to it with this video. And I showed you some of these CDs already, but here's their greatest hits. I also have Spirit of 67, which we're going to be talking about a little further in a minute, and Revolution. Great stuff. A couple of pieces of vinyl to show you quick. Here's the greatest hits on vinyl, which I showed in my original Paul Revere and the Raiders video, and Midnight Ride with Paul Revere and the Raiders. Just a great, fabulous little band from the 60s, folks. And I will link that video to this one because I give a little more detail in that one about the band and you know, my fandom of them, so to speak. But the reason I'm doing this quick video today is I just received something great in the mail, and I wanted to share it with all of you and recommend to you that if you're a fan of Paul Revere and the Raiders, if you're a fan of colored vinyl, if you're a fan of 60s rock and roll, or just cool stuff to order online, which many of us are, I think you're going to like this little package. And it's from a well-known company that many of you know through ordering perhaps some Ringo CDs, Ringo pieces of vinyl, I should say, Ringo albums and Elvis albums. And they're called Friday Music. How many of you have heard of Friday Music? Go check out their site, folks. They have so much material and cool things to go through, to peruse through, and you'll always find something you really love. I've bought Ringo stuff through them, I've bought Elvis stuff through them, and I happen to be going through their website and I found this one. A brand new, beautiful vinyl release of Paul Revere and the Raiders, The Spirit of 67, one of their most well-known, famous, and best-selling albums. It is a great, great album, folks. Here's the back. You get songs on here like Good Thing, All About Her, In My Community, Why, Hungry, which is one of their biggest hits, which happens to be on right now, The Great Airplane Strike. It's just a really well-known and famous album by Paul Revere and the Raiders. And it has a gatefold. Friday Music does a lot of gatefold stuff, and this is no exception. You get a beautiful gatefold, a couple of pictures of the band. All right, but here's the best part, folks. And I kind of wore this little shirt today with a little red on it also down here, because this vinyl is too much. It just knocked me out. I think this is what put it over the edge for me to want to order this, is when I saw the red, white, and blue vinyl. I hope it shows up well in the video. Here's the label. I'll get as close as I can. See, all right, now you can see it. See, you get some red in there, some white, some blue. Just a very awesome piece of vinyl, a unique one that I've never seen before in this type of splatter, red, white, and blue splatter on like a clear vinyl. So something for you to think about, folks. If you're a fan of, you know, great rock and roll and Paul Revere and the Raiders and 60s music, and you just love unique colored vinyl, go to Friday Music and check this out. I'm telling you, I think it's definitely worth it. Here's the album again. But here's the coolest part. If you order this package, go to Friday Music. You'll get the album with the gatefold. You'll get that beautiful piece of vinyl with the red, white, and blue splatter. But also, this is the nicest part, I think. You will get a signed picture, autographed by Mark Lindsay. I'll do my best to show you the whole shebang here. Some picture of Mark in recent days with the microphone. And then you get some of him with Paul Revere and the Raiders, and there, right there, is Mark Lindsay's autograph. I mean, how can you beat it? That is a heck of a package to get from Friday Music. When you can get an autographed picture by lead singer Mark Lindsay, right here, the album with red, white, and blue splatter vinyl, how can you beat it, folks? You got to get it. You got to check it out. So that's it, folks. I just wanted to share that with you. Go to Friday Music if you're a fan of Paul Revere and the Raiders, 60s rock, colored vinyl. This is the package for you. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Spirit of 67, and one last look at the vinyl. Let's take a peek at it one more time. Red, white, and blue splatter. All right, so check it out, folks. Awesome stuff. Thanks for being here. Bless you. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you really soon. I'm going to have another idea. I'm going to do a response video right now, I think. Bye-bye.